Buckeye Nation? What's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with my Ohio State Buckeyes team up north Week 13 game recap. And for the third year in a row, Ohio State falls short as they lose to the Wolverines today by a final score of 30-24, and the Buckeyes fall to 11-1 on the season. And of course, with this loss, that means for the third year in a row, no Big Ten championship game for the Buckeyes. And now we get to watch Iowa against a team up north for the second time in 3 years. Absolutely inexcusable, right? We watched Jim Tressel and Urban Meyer go out there and kick their asses every freaking year, right? I mean, yeah, there was that one year with Luke Fickell, whatever. Okay. Ryan Day takes over. Urban Meyer passes him the torch, and this bozo burns his hand on it. He beat the team up north in 2019, right? With Justin Fields. Yeah. 2020, the game got canceled. And since then, this bozo has lost 3 straight games to them. Now, this one hurts because Harbaugh wasn't even on the sideline. My dude got outworked by Sharon Moore and a bunch of assistant coaches. There was no Harbaugh. He was at home watching on the TV with Connor Stallions. My God. And the thing is, Ryan is going to catch a lot of flack. But you know who else is? Jim Knowles. He's going to catch some flack because his defense folded when it mattered the most, right? We had just tied the game at 17, right? All we needed was to stop, get the ball back, go down, take the lead. No. Defense lets the Wolverines go right on down the field and score a touchdown. No resistance at all, right? And then later in the game, we get the ball, we go down, score, cool, down by 3. All we need is a stop. We can get the ball back, go down, at worst, tie the game, and maybe go to overtime. No! Although we did hold them to 3 points. And yeah, that means we'd have to put our faith in Honda McCord to once again have another one of them legacy drives like he did against Notre Dame, right? So we hold him to 3 points, right? Honda McCord gets the ball, actually starts driving us down the field. I'm thinking, oh, is this going to happen again? No. Do an interception. Of course. And if you notice anything about Honda McCord's interceptions, they all make you want to bash your head into a freaking wall until you pass out. They leave you sitting there like, what were you looking at, huh? What did you see? Now, that last one, he was getting hit as he threw. But, bro, you had Travion Henderson wide open to your right on a screen dump-off pass, right? All you gotta do is throw the ball to him. He takes it maybe 8 yards upfield, right? 8 yards down there, goes out of bounds, drive continues. No, I'm going to force it to Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, I know Marvin Harrison Jr. is elite, but can't be thrown in the coverage like that. How many times has this dude gotten stung by that, bro? Oh my God. He thinks he's him. He really thinks he's him, right? I mean, he did look like him in the past. No, he's not him. Nope. He ain't got that dog in him. No. And honestly, I think he might be the most mid quarterback I have seen at Ohio State. He is nowhere near the level of Justin Fields and CJ Stroud. None. If we had any of those two guys today, we blow these guys out, right? Because those two guys knew how to make plays, especially Justin. If we had Justin Fields, we'd probably score 40 on these guys, right? With the way he was at making plays, right? No, we got a mid-ass quarterback. Mid-ass quarterback and soft-ass play calling from the man up top, meaning Ryan Day. Especially at the end of the first half. I don't know what the hell that was. Settling for a 52-yard field goal, which I believe was a career long for your kicker. Keep in mind, Noah Ruggles isn't there no more. Well, they could have made it, but not Jaden Fielding. Yeah, you look at the stats from this game. Honda McCord, 18 of 30, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 28 carries on the ground, 107 yards and a touchdown, 19, 60, and 1 for Travion Henderson, who actually looked really good today. Yeah, solid. Chip Trainum had 6 for 37, Xavier Johnson 2 for 13, Honda McCord had 1 for -3. Cool. Through the air, 18 receptions, 271 yards total, 2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison cooked again, 5 receptions, 118 yards and a touchdown. Emeka Buka, 3 for 25 and a touchdown. Julian Fleming, 3 for 58. Kate Stover, 3 for 42. Trey Henderson, 3 for 19. Did pretty good. Defense mustered 1 sack from Jack Sawyer. I thought it was Michael Hall, but I guess it went to Jack. Oh well, but not much else to talk about there. So let's get into the post-game observations. Number 1, Ryan Day. What the heck, man? Mainly referring to the end of the first half. Settling for a 52-yard field goal. Now I understand. It was 4-2. But you look at what Sharon Moore was doing. He was going balls to the wall, going for it on 4th down every once in a while, right? He was being aggressive. He's a freaking interim. Ryan Day got out-coached by an interim coach, bro. He's got to live with that now. You got outdone by an interim coach. Dude was crying on the field after they beat Penn State, acting like they won the national championship. I guess it just means more to him. Ryan Day was out there coaching like we were facing Rutgers or something. Like, whatever. No, Ryan, this is the game. Like, your season's practically on the line here, bucko. You lose, no Big Ten title game, probably no CFP. Yeah, you just waste the season of Marvin Harrison Jr., right? Yeah, whatever. He was coaching like we were facing Rutgers. I swear. Ay, ay, ay. Number 2, defense folded when it mattered. I already talked about it, Had the game at 17. All you needed was a stop, get the ball back, go down, take the lead. No, let them go right on down the field and score. And then at the end, you get a stop, down by 3. At worst, you tie the game, go to overtime. No, they did give up a field goal, but then you needed Honda McCord to lead you down the field, and yeah, the rest is history. Number 3, speaking of Honda McCord, you are a car salesman. It's going to be funny in a couple years seeing those commercials talking about, Kyle McCord selling, used automobiles in Columbus. Because let's be serious, he is not serious. You'd be lucky to be playing football in any professional league. I'm talking XFL, USFL, CFL, JFL, Mexican Football League, British Football League, NFL Europe. He probably wouldn't even make it in the arena leagues. Ugh. This is really the best we had at quarterback, Ryan? It was either him or Devin. And I've said this many times. If Lincoln Keenholz had showed up to spring camps, I bet you he would have won the job. But since he didn't show up to spring camp, he was already kind of behind everybody else. And all I'm going to say is this. If Aaron Noland walks into the Woody Hayes, I bet you he's going to be the front runner. It should be no issue for him to beat out Honda McCord. Now, Devin Brown, we'll see, Lincoln. But yeah, Aaron Noland should already be the front runner. The moment he walks into the Woody Hayes athletic facility. Yeah. I mean, when you lost out on Dylan Raiola, you went out and got Aaron Noland for a reason. You should be able to beat out Honda McCord. If he can't, well, dang, that's tough. Get someone who can. Oh my God, that I've never been pissed off at a freaking Ohio State quarterback like I am with him, bro. My God. Oh God. It's literally the definition of mid. Ohio State having a mid quarterback. What is going on here? We literally went through some of the best years of quarterbacks, right? We had Braxton Miller. Yeah. We even had Terrell Pryor. That was fun. Braxton Miller, JT Barrett, Cardale Jones, Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace. Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, Honda McCord. Really? I mean, you figured at some point we were going to have a mid quarterback, but this dude is literally the definition of mid. If CJ had come back to school, which of course, if you ask any Buckeye fan, we would probably advise against it because that's putting a lot of money in jeopardy right there. You're playing with some serious money. Because look at what he's doing in the NFL right now, right? All we would have needed was for him to come back and have him either stink or get hurt. Then his draft stock goes, right? Yeah. Freaking ridiculous. All right. Game MVP. Is there even an MVP from this game? I mean, if I had to name one, I'm actually going to name two. Trevion Henderson and Marvin Harrison Jr., the two guys who actually scored touchdowns today. Marvin caught some good passes, and Trevion was running hard. Good to see, because he's been dealing with injuries. It's good to see him out there healthy. He is truly one of the best backs in the Big Ten when healthy. So, it's likely he's probably going to go pro, and I would not blame him at all. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys. I could literally just keep going and going like a 30-minute rant about how ass Ryan Day is, but I'm not going to do that. Not worth my time. But hey, at least we got the Browns, right? Although we got to wait until 4 p.m. tomorrow, but oh well. I know one thing that'll really help, take the sting out of this. Seeing Ryan Day go to Texas A&M? No, watching the Browns go out there and absolutely kill the Broncos. That would be awesome, especially with DTR at quarterback. By the way, DTR could literally walk on campus at Ohio State and freaking be the freaking quarterback. Even though he has no eligibility left. Oh my god, bro. We literally were stuck with this guy. I knew from the moment CJ Stroud declared, I was like, wait, what's our quarterback situation look like? And I looked and I was like, oh crap. Knew from the beginning this was probably the way it's going to be. And I swear to God, if I see Honda McCord throw ducks to Jeremiah Smith next year, I'm going to question Ryan Day's ability to evaluate quarterbacks, man. Most Justin and CJ, of course, because those two guys were elite. But Honda McCord stinks. It needs to be Aaron Nolan next year. If not Air, it needs to be Lincoln or Devin. I cannot have Honda McCord at quarterback next year. Nope. So that's really all I got for you guys. I'll see you all in a couple hours for Survivor Series, and see if CM Punk returns. Of course, Randy Orton's coming back, so yay! See you guys later. Go Bucks! I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel, and yeah, go Bucks. OH, I'm out. Bye bye.